game ships in Japan on June 7 in America this winter. The official website for Marvelous and Type Moon's Fate Extella Link PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita game began streaming a new gameplay video on Wednesday. The video previews the new Saber-class servant Charlemagne. New servants in the game include Carl Degross of the Ruler class, Charlemagne of the Saber class, Francis Drake of the Rider class, Astolfo of the Rider class, Scathach of the Lancer class, Jill de Ray of the Caster class, Robin Hood of the Archer class, Arjuna of the Archer class, and Darius III of the Berserker class. Other confirmed servants include Nero Claudius of the Saber class, Tamamo no Mae of the Caster class, Mame Nameless of the Archer class, Gawain of the Saber class, Li Shuwen of the Assassin class, Lu Bufeng An of the Berserker class, Elizabeth Bathory of the Lancer class, Altera of the Saber class, Archimedes of the Caster class, Artoria Pendragon of the Saber class, Lancelot of the Berserker class, Gilgamesh of the Archer class, Siutulen of the Lancer class, Medusa of the Rider class, Iskander of the Rider class, Karuna of the Lancer class, and Jeanne d'Arc of the Ruler class. The game will ship in Japan on June 7. Limited premium editions of the game on both versions will contain a bonus mahjong set with art by Ako Wada. PS4 edition will include a special costume for Scathach, while the PS Vita version will include a special costume for Archer. Save data can also be transferred from Fate Extella to the new game to access special costumes for Altera, Nero, Artoria, and Tamamo no Mae. XSEED Games will release the game physically and digitally for the PlayStation 4 and digitally for the PlayStation Vita in North America this winter. The game will also feature a new design for Master, the game's protagonist and player character. As with previous games in the series, the player is free to make a name and choose the Master's gender. XSEED Games and Marvelous released Fate Extella, the Umbral Star for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita in North America and Europe in January 2017. The game launched from the same platforms in Japan in November 2016. Marvelous released a Nintendo Switch version last July. XSEED Games also released a PC version on Steam last July. The game inspired Roto Usagi's Fate Extella spin-off manga, which launched on March 6. Kinoko Nasu wrote the game's main scenario, and Hikaru Sakurai was the scenario assistant. Ako Wada designed the characters, and Takashi Takuchi was credited as the Fate series' original character designer. Type Moon produced the game's music. Source: Mocha News.